back to my channel. Everybody out there ready for another review on some stuff? My name's Charles. This is Survival Preparedness for Beginners. And before we get going on what you see on this table here, I would really like for you to click that like button, hit the share button, hit subscribe, and click the little bell over in the corner so you get notified when I do a video. Now, on today's video, I've been talking about the grab and go. I've mentioned that in a couple of videos of mine, and we're going to start doing a little series on grab and go. There'll be some videos coming out that deal with that type of situation in an emergency or a quick evacuation, what you need to have and things that you need so you can just grab it and go. Make things quite easy. Now today we're going to talk about some tools, okay? Now I'm sure a lot of you guys out there, or gals, you all know toolboxes. This toolbox here, it's got all the drawers and everything in it, and when you you open it up, this thing's full, all these drawers are all full of tools and everything else, and it is quite heavy, quite heavy. To grab it and go is not really a thing you probably really want to do. Most guys, you have a lot of tools in there, a lot of wrenches and everything else, and they all, weigh quite a bit. Now, on this side, we have a bucket, and you can see that it's orange. I got this from Home Depot. You can buy these nice little pouches. Now, every place has these things. You can get them at Home Depot. You can get them at Lowe's. You can get them Ace Hardware. Your hardware stores, they sell these pouches and stuff, and any bucket will work. Any type of bucket that you have, a 5-gallon bucket will work for this. And it's a great tool. But what you do is, you kind of simplify this down to this, and you put a little bit of what you may need right into this bucket. Now this tool chest right here probably weighs in the neighborhood of 60-70 pounds maybe, with all the tools that are in it, because there's a lot of wrenches. I've got 2 drawers full of wrenches, and they start adding up. Wrenches that I've had over the years that were my dad's, or things that I've added to it. And then the top is inside here is just completely loaded with everything. So what I have done, now I've had this bucket for years. When I first bought my house, it just simplified everything. It's easy to grab, you have a handle, it's easy to maneuver it around, take it with you wherever you need to go, if you're working on your house or anything else. But in an emergency situation, you don't know what's going to happen or where you're going to have to end up or where you're going and stuff like that. And it's nice to have some tools in case maybe either your car breaks down, somebody that's in your caravan, wherever you're going, they break down, you stop to help somebody, so on and so forth. But you break this bucket down, and a lot of guys already have their standard hammers and some saws and stuff like that in here. I got a rubber mallet, and then you start adding more stuff to it. I have all different types of pliers, on this back side here. I have one of each size wrench that you possibly could need, So I just took one of each size and then put it into this pouch out of my tool box here. I have chisels, wooden chisels, to help chisel away. You could use these to pry things open, things of that nature. Putty knives, you get a nice putty knife. You just never know what you're going to run into. I have several pencils scattered throughout, sharpen those with a knife, utility knife. I have wire cutters, I have wire strippers. You have all your different sizes as far as your screwdrivers, your straight, your Phillips, your hexagon. I have Allen keys in here. I have a funnel. I have a square. And then what I have done, I'm going to have to stand up for this to get this out. One major thing you don't want to forget is safety glasses. If it's an emergency situation and you have to be out somewhere, the last thing you want to do is... So in this little pouch here, I picked this up at an Army Navy store probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, you know? But in this pouch, what I did was I condensed it down a little bit more. Now, obviously, I don't have a hammer in here, but there's ways that you could make something if you needed to hammer something outside. You know, you could use a nice piece of wood, so on and so forth, if you need to hammer something. But inside here, this thing is just fully loaded with all types of tools, cordage, and so on and so forth. You know, it is just full. It's got duct tape. It's got all kinds of goodies in here. I have spline, I have scissors, I have utility knives, I have a socket set. But the idea of this pouch, this way here, if something did happen, and say I had to abandon my vehicle for some reason or whatever else, well, you're sure heck not going to be carrying this thing too far. You know, I mean, yes, it's a lot lighter than this thing, but if something happened, you're not going to be carrying this thing, you know, 2-3 miles down the road. It just ain't going to happen. But this, you could carry, you know, if you had a backpack or something, you know, yes, it's extra weight and everything else. I mean, if you had room, you could throw it in your backpack. If you have a decent backpack, you know, your straps and with your waist belt, it may help take away some of the weight, or you could just carry it. You know, this way here, wherever you get where you're going, there, you know, you do have some tools that are right on hand that are ready to go. So I have an emergency, basically, pouch that is loaded with a little bit of these materials that is inside this bucket that is made to grab and go in an emergency situation once you have left wherever it is you had to leave from on an evacuation type scenario deal. You know, you can grab this bucket, you know, you throw it in the back of the pickup truck, you know, you can put it in the trunk of the car, whatever. Yes, it's added weight, but then in a sense, you do have tools to accomplish anything that does come along or that you need to take care of in an emergency situation. You know, I also throw in a little funnel. You just never know, you know. I mean, you can make funnels out of paper plates. You can make funnels out of aluminum foil. There's quite a few things that you can do to make a funnel. You can use the cardboard roll that's inside of a paper towels. You can use that for your funnel also. But, you know, I've had this thing for a long time. I'm sure you could pick it up in Walmart or any auto parts store. You know, the small ones are probably 99 cents maybe. Probably you can get it at the dollar store. But the moral of the story here is, you know, I mean, everybody's got their toolkits in their garages and stuff, you know, but it's not something that you can just grab and take with you, you know. This is actually a very small one. A lot of my buddies and stuff, I mean, they got huge tool chests, you know, and they're on wheels. You ain't gonna be taking that thing anywhere. You know, you'd need an army just to lift it up to put it into a vehicle. This, on the other hand, is something that you could grab and you can go. And it also makes it really handy for around the house. If you're doing any work around the house and everything else, you grab this bucket, you take it to wherever you're working, and you have just about every type of tool that you may need right at your fingertips whenever you need. All right, now, what's in the bucket? So nobody's asking. So everybody can kind of see. You know, you have this whole pouch here. This is actually one pouch that is made for your cordless drill. I do have some adapters right onto there. Quite a few of those. I have in here, I can get it out, spark plug puller, then all the different sizes of screwdrivers, Phillips, straight. There's some hexagon in here. Let me turn this a little bit. And then we get over here, my pencils, a spliner for screens. I have a small little handheld
Small one, but hey, it works. It's a wood planer. Utility knife. You come up into here. There's all types of crescent wrenches. There's several different size crescent wrenches. There's one of each size. Got my square safety goggles, my snips, hacksaw, mallet, another hammer, a crowbar, a small crowbar, and a large crowbar. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the bucket. Keep turning this bad boy around here. You know, needle nose pliers, wire cutters, small little vice grips. I've got 4 different size vice grips, regular pliers, bigger pliers, and then all my wrenches. So you have wrenches, all different sizes of wrenches, chalk line, putty knife. These are all the different size for your wood chiseling projects or anything you may run across. You know, there's a pocket there. Actually, I have my tape measure inside right now. But that's basically what's inside this bucket. And, you know, like I said before, it's got a handle. It's grab and go.
For you ladies out there, if any women out there are watching or anything, and if your significant other doesn't have one, the man in your life, you know, I'd suggest, you know, good Christmas present. You know, run down, Father's Day present, go down and pick up a bucket, and you can pick up these. They have all different types of pouches too. When I bought mine, they you know, were just coming out with these things. But they got some really cool pouches now where they even have slots where you can put in your power tools, you know, your cordless drills and things of that nature. So they've come a long way with the technology and what you can put into these and carry them around with you. But I just wanted to do a quick little video on grab and go on tools. And I hope everybody's having a great day. And I thank you for everything that you do for my channel. I thank you for watching my videos. I look forward to doing another video on the grab and go. And my name is Charles. This is Survival for Preparedness for Beginners. And if you would please hit that like button, hit the share button, hit subscribe, click the little bell. And until next time, catch you on the flip side.